Hello, Zero Squad. It is your god, your devil, your supreme reaper. Back at it with a new what if. What if deku, I like this, with a new app too, was a secret government experiment, or aka Project Hedgehog, which is basically, am I even recording still? I can't tell. Sometimes what's the whole thing? Basically, all it is just a replication of the Shadow Hut project, but more advanced. This is basically the origin what if. Similar to the Skulk what if. But not the characters. As we see Inko Midoriya sitting home on a laptop, scrolling through her devices, working through her phone. As a young Deku would come into the room screaming, "Mom, Mom, it's the day, it's the day!" I know, honey, come on. As she would grab Deku's hands. As they drive to the hospital, she'd get in there. The old man, the doctor would be there. Alright then. Midoriya's, the doctor would say. Yeah, come on, Izuku. An hour later, I'm sorry to say this, man, but your son's, quirkless. What? If he had any dreams of becoming a hero, I suggest you try to get him out of that mindset. I'm sorry. No, it's fine. Mom? Yes, honey. Does that mean I can't be a hero? No. Of course not. Ugh, I hate doing this to baby Izuku. What up, pose whatever quick. Let's go. You can still be a hero, I promise, honey. You can be a hero. As they get home the next day. Well, not the fuck, why did it take them a day? As they would get home. As a week would pass, we'd go to see Inko in her lab. Scrolling through files. Because she is a renowned scientist. She is currently the best scientist in the whole fucking world. Okay. Her company, she doesn't like run the company, but she still like works. Her company like is funded by the government and the military, basically. So they basically create weapons and stuff for the government, and they develop new technologies to help the world and all that crap. But they mainly produce government military weapons to aid the tides of war. As she's scrolling and scrolling, she'd get to a restricted area. As she'd type a code. As she'd say, whisper to herself, Project Hedgehog. I'm sorry, Izuku, but that bitch is still alive. This is the only way. She'd put up a Canada. The fuck is wrong with my English? Fucking book. Next, you know, I'll be able to speak 72 languages. Where the fuck my key go? There's my key. Okay, let's go. As Inko would get her entire team of scientists together that are working on the Project Hedgehog. I have a candidate. So Who are we supposed to candidate for this? This is too risky to test on someone with a quirk. Exactly. That's why we use someone without a quirk. You can't be suggesting we'll use my son. Bitch, you as crazy as ever, one of the scientists would say. Think of it. He has potential. He's your kid. I know. He looks up to heroes, especially All Might. He just found out that he's quirkless. A 6-year-old, a 5-year-old who idolizes heroes just found out he could never be a hero, ever. No matter how hard he tries. He'll never be a hero. That's not a fucking truth. You can't expect me to sit back and watch when I have the power to give my kid something God took away from him. If you could do this for your own kids, wouldn't you? To find out that your kids were stripped of something they wish they could always have. To never have the ability to become the thing they idolized. I, for one, would never want to take something like that away from my child. We'd have to run it through with the government. I've already made the calls. They've approved of it. Then, if they approve, we approve. Now, yeah, Izuku knows his mom is a scientist. She actually brought him to the lab a few times. I just got a good idea. I think I just figured out something I could do with Deku. So, she has a friend in this program that Deku is actually good friends with his daughter. The Shield family, who are the second best scientists in the whole world. So, Melissa Shield and David Shield. That's his name, right? Yeah, that's not his name. David Shield, yeah. Ain't that bitch quirkless? Yeah, that bitch is quirkless. Her daddy got a quirk, but she ain't got a quirk. Woo-hoo. She could be his ruse. Nah. As they get to the fuck, you just got possessed. Shut the fuck up. I'm tired. My brain stopped working like an hour ago. I'm pretty sure my heart's not beating anymore. I'm trying to think. Huh? Fuck. I think I got it. Yeah. As Ingo would bring Deku into the lab, which is actually on a separate... Yeah. Fuck, man, my brain. I need to get some sleep, bro. And I have an appointment coming up. Damn me and my laziness. I was falling asleep trying... I don't get you. Nobody gets me. That's my point. You're not supposed to get me. Whatever. Shit. Yeah. I'm sorry, Zero Skull. My brain's not working. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. I haven't slept. As Deku would actually be a dark-skinned boy, because his dad is actually a Latino. Nah, his dad's black. Because Deku was dark-skinned. Basically the same color. This right here is Deku when he gets out of the... You don't even know what's going on. As Deku would get... As Inko would bring Deku into the lab. Yep, there we go. To meet David Shield there. He and her are the head scientists working on the shadow of the Hedgehog Project. Inko, are you sure this is safe? I'm not sure Melissa will like this. Did you tell her? No? Good. She doesn't need to know. We could be giving her friend an opportunity she never had. Think about this, David. If this works, we might be able to give your daughter a quirk too. I know, but it still seems a little bit dangerous. He's 5. Don't you think it's a little bit cuckoo to test a military project on a child? Like, does the government know about this? What if I said maybe and maybe not? The government doesn't know. They kind of know. So the whole government doesn't know about this. Only some of the government. Some of the government. Exactly. The side of the government that agrees with Project Hedgehog. Okay. So you're telling me only the guys who agree with Project Hedgehog said this was okay. But the other people who don't agree with it said this isn't okay. Yes. Why do I feel this is a bad omen? Whatever. Bad Omen in the Chainsaw Massacre movie, she still came out alive. Her sister died! Whatever, shut the fuck up. Spoilers for the humans out there. The what? Nothing. Yeah, fuck. As Deku would be super excited, as Mom said, you're gonna get powers. If only he knew. Because the government is actually gonna test on him. So how's he gonna work? Let's go. Okay, Deku, honey? Yes, Mom? I need you to step into that tube real quick. I don't like that tube. It scares me. It's gonna be okay. After this, you'll be all fine and good. And you'll have a quirk. But I thought Shh, don't ask questions. Don't ask questions, okay? Okay. As that baby Deku, well, he's 5, but he's still a baby, technically speaking, would get into the tube. They'd hook up all the stupid thingy thongs, the plumps and all that shit. They basically genetically deconstruct him and reconstruct him on a molecular level. So they take his DNA strands and they reshape it with that of a hedgehog's, which for some fucking reason was the most compatible, aka hence Project Hedgehog. But there was this mystical gem that they found that landed on Earth that has probably been there for several billion years for all they know. A green emerald in the shape of a diamond. They themselves still don't understand how it completely works. But that's what they're going to use to charge the cells. Oh, why do I get so hyped for these what ifs, bro? But yeah. As there were the Jade, or I'm just going to say the Chaos Emerald. Oh, my face. Hold on. As they put the Chaos Emerald in a conductor, like a thing, catalyst, whatever the fuck the thing is. I don't fucking know. As all the, like, this thing is cosmically powered. Like, one of the damn things could power probably an entire continent. Didn't you say, shh? Okay, this is meant to supercharge him. So he's going to be super quick, but he's also going to have a lot of destructive power. So as they're doing it, Deku is, like, visibly changing. Like, his teeth are becoming sharper. And his hair is literally changing color. So almost an hour in after they've done the experiments, they've run the test, they've put him in the tube, they found out that it actually completely worked. As he'd get out of the tube, as he'd be like, Mom, I feel weird. As Inko would jump down there using her telekinesis to float down. As David would jump down as well. David, you dumbass, you can't fly! Let's look at quirks. Izuku, are you okay, honey? How do you feel? How many fingers am I holding up? 5. Why? How do you feel?
I feel like I want to go fast.
Huh? As Izuku would just start bing, 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 bing. He'd literally be bouncing off the fucking walls. He's actually going so fast that every time he runs, the friction he's making, plus the static, makes the ground light on fire. So he's running, and his mom stops him with her telekinesis, just barely being able to contain him. Honey, slow down. Literally. Mom, I have a quirk. That's just the beginning of it, honey. There's more? I don't know why, but I just feel so energized, supercharged. I'm gonna be honest with you, Dick. Honey, I'm so sorry for what I'm about to put you through. Huh? As months would go by, as they're testing on Izuku, they're running experiments on him, they're seeing what his blood's like, how it's reacting to the genes and all the chaos energy that flowed through him. They're seeing how he reacts being left in the room with the chaos energy just sitting there. Like the energy just being let out. So eventually, combat training comes around. This is the part that Inko did not want to happen. But the government says they would allow as long as he would become the ultimate weapon that he's supposed to become. Now, Deku would develop somewhat of a superiority complex in this time due to his power. As they gave him specialized shoes to help him contain his speed that allow him to fly and shit. And they do make him quicker. As he runs around the lab, a military general would come in. As Inko would say, "All right, honey, you can stop now. Someone's here to see you." Who's here? Deku would say. This is... Let me just check. Is Colonel above Captain? This is General Kenobi, Izuku. Hello there. No, this is... As Deku would say, hello there, Mr. General Kenobi. I had to do the meme! I'm sorry, I had to do the fucking meme. Hello there. General Kenobi. This is General Kenobi. Okay, what does he have to do with these things, Mom? He's here to run some tests on it, to train with you, yeah. You're telling me this kid is Project Hedgehog, the ultimate weapon for the military, the super soldier that's supposed to change the tides of war. He's a child. I understand that, but please give it time. Him being a child is what makes it perfect. He has time to grow and adapt to his powers. Whatever. Bring the brat. Izuku, honey, could you come with me real quick? Sure, Mom. As Izuku would run up to Inko's head, grabbing her hand. What's this big room for? As the colonel or general would kick him in the room. Activate the training drones. You have to be more gentle with him, remember. I don't care how hurt he is. I want results. As drones would come out, as they start shooting lasers at Deku, he said, "Stop it!" As he start running around the room trying to block lasers, but they shoot him in the back, shoot him in the legs, making him fly face first into the wall. As he literally visibly starts to get angry. Green and black lightning starts surging from his hands as he'd say, "Stop it!" As he swing his hand down, a uncontrolled shockwave of chaos energy would get sent towards the droids, destroying all of them. Impressive. You were right, Miss Inko. This boy has potential. Send out all the training droids. But, General, he's a kid. It doesn't matter how old he is. All that matters is the results. Yes, sir. Send out all the training drones. As Deku would start to get angry, as he'd run at one of the droids, kicking it just punching it in the face. Punching it in the face. As green energy would surge through his arm, blowing it up. Whoa. Is this my quirk? As he get shot in the head by one of the robots, not blowing through his head like a laser. As he turned around, running towards the robot, jumping in the air, spinning, ripping it in half. As his hair is practically sharper than steel, diamond and steel, shit like that. As he charges towards the droid. This would go on for weeks as he'd get beaten and trained. As at this point, he's kind of a little bit broken. Until one day, the lab would be attacked. As the lab would be getting attacked from all sorts of areas, the military would be destroying it. No, one day, out of nowhere, during one of Deku's training sessions, without the colonel, an explosion could get heard. What was that explosion? Put the cameras up for the first layer of the lab. As David will put the holographic cameras on the screen. Why is the military raiding us? David would say. Unless that's not our military. There's no way. How could a foreign government know about Project Hedgehog? Unless someone from the government leaked it. The general. Spare no one and destroy it! Burn it all! The general... General Kenobi would be screaming to his men. I'd scream at the top of my lungs that right now when all my idiots are sleeping. Family included. We have to go before they... Bing, bang, bop, boom. As the door would literally come flying off its hinges. As Deku would be sitting in the room, tearing one of the robots apart. As this Deku is going to be way more edgier and way more darker, essentially. So he's going to basically adapt the personality of Shadow and a little bit of how Shadow is. Mom? Let me out of here, he'd say, banging against the door until it comes off its hinges. As he runs up there, he would run past the men, saying, "Stay away from my mom!" As Inko would use her fucking amped up telepathic powers to throw a damn door at them niggas. Come on, Izuku. David, let's go. Right. Melissa, where are you? Dad, what's going on? Not right now. Come on, we need to go. Is that Izuku? Melissa? David, yeah, go. Take Melissa and get out of here. What are you going to do with Deku? I don't know. I need to get him somewhere safe. Nobody can get a hold of him no matter what. As she'd start running down a separate hallway as the military would start chasing after her, not David. As their priority is to kill Izuku. As they're running down the halls, a grenade would come flying. As Deku would actually super speed run away from it. As Deku would grow enraged by what's happening. People hurt his mother because she's actually bleeding from her skull. Like she's bleeding. People are hurting his... Where he... Like, not really his home, but... Kind of his home because he's trapped there. As green-black energy would surge. It's okay, Deku, come on. Hey, Izuku, we need to get out of here. Come on. We need to get you somewhere safe. That's enough running, Inko! Just hand us the kid and we'll give you a painless death! What's going on, Mom? Why'd your voice get deeper? What's going on? Nothing. Okay? It's okay, honey. As she opened the door. Fuck, I'm tired. I'm jittery. That's what's my problem. I'm jittery. I need to do something that makes my energy come back. Ugh. Listen, Deku, baby, I need you to never look back, understand? Mom, what's going on? I need you to go inside that pod again. I need you to... I need you to go inside that pod now, Izuku. It doesn't matter. Get in there now, please. Mom, what's going on? You'll know in time. As he get inside the pod, the top would come down on the bottom, locking. Mom, what are you doing? He'd say, banging up. I just hit myself in the fucking head. Ow. I just knocked myself the fuck out. Just. That's the rest of the video, folks. That would be funny. Okay, let me get back to the point. As he'd be banging on the grass and glass, as he'd be super speed running in a circle trying to break out of it to save his mom. At the last second, the military breaks the vault door down. She say, I'm sorry, Izuku. I love you. As she pushed a red button. As Izuku would get grabbed, as the chamber would start filling up with green liquid. Basically to put him in a chronostasis sleep. Protect this emerald with your life, Izuku. I'm entrusting it to you. As the green chaos emerald would be sealed with Izuku, as Izuku would go into the ground, and the last things he see are his mother being shot through the back of the head. And the last face he sees besides his mother is General Kenobi. Hello there, General Kenobi. Nah, that's how I'm gonna have them two niggas meet in the future. Like some Deku, General Kenobi, like some, hello there, Deku, General Kenobi. Ah, as for 10 long years. Now don't forget, Deku is still friends with Katsuki and them, but everyone basically thinks Izuku is dead. Hell, even David thinks he's dead. Like, he returned to the lab site a week after the attack to find nobody. Like, nobody's alive. And Inko is dead. She's gone. Everyone is dead. He couldn't even find Izuku because basically what she did was she ran into a secret bunker that was under the lab, far under the lab, right, to protect Izuku, and put him in a cryo sleep chamber to protect him. As he's floating there, green lightning would spark on him. As 10 years later, a beep would occur in the ruins of the lab. Beep 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 beep. As out of nowhere, the chamber which Deku was sealed in would slowly begin to rise. As an older Deku, 15-year-old, would come out of the ground. As he would be asleep, his eyes would shoot open. As steam would emit from the pod, as it would break, as it would open. As Deku, What's going on? He'd say. As he'd step out of the pod. Fuck is this red thing? For a second I thought he died with this. Dungeon Master, whatever. Dungeon Master, Game Master, the same thing. As Deku would be standing there in shock. Now he's underground. There's no sunlight or nothing. So I can keep it true. As he'd look around, he'd dig out all the rocks to find his mother's dead body missing. As David came there and grabbed her body and gave her a funeral, basically. Which would make him the best scientist in the world. Now, did he give her, Melissa, the project? Fuck no. He did not want his daughter to become a guinea pig for the military, and I can't blame him. As Deku would be standing there, he'd be crying, saying, "Mom, damn it!" He'd scream as he would punch the wall over and over and over. Like he'd super punch the wall, like super speed it. As the wall would actually start to crack. As his knuckles would start to bleed, he'd break down in tears. As literally the last things he remembers his mom getting shot through the head. And General Kenobi, because General Kenobi couldn't get him out. He didn't know where he went. So the last thing Deku saw was General Kenobi shooting his mom in the head. As an hour later of just crying and breaking down, he'd sit up, wipe his tears from his face, as he'd say, "How long has it been?" As for him, no time has passed at all. As he'd look back, he'd see the chamber as a green emerald would rise from the floor. That's the Chaos Emerald. As he remembered his mom's final words. "Protect this gem with your life, Izuku. Please." As he grabbed the Chaos Emerald. How am I going to carry something this big around? As in, it would literally shrink and turn into a necklace that he put on. What the fuck? That's weird. Whatever. As he put it on, he's practically naked. He is. As in, out of the ground, in front of the tube, thing would come out of the floor. New clothes for Deku. The same one he's wearing in the pictures. Shout out to Deviant Art Gijinaka. Don't pronounce that name for you, I don't give a fuck. Ah, my neck. As Deku would put on his shoes and put on his clothes. As he would be standing there in a rage, he'd say, "I'll get you back for this, Kenobi." As flames of pure chaos energy would literally erupt from Deku. I need to get out of here. As Deku would super speed run through the hallway. He'd come to the door, which would be destroyed. As the building was literally torn down, like it was bombarded and everything. So Deku he also has like superhuman levels of strength. As a big chunk of a wall would be on top of the doorway as he'd push it away. As he put his hand over his eyes and said, "It's been so long since I've been on. I can tell it's been a while since I've been above ground. Still, how long has it been?" As Deku would be walking around carrying the Chaos Emerald on his neck. As he'd look around to find anything he could. Now this is on like an island, but it's also connected to the city. David! The shields! Maybe I can find shelter with them. I'm gonna need to hide who I am first. As Deku would look around and find something put it on. As he'd run across the bridge at super speed. Running past any police monitoring that there was there to notify anyone for breaking. I have no fucking idea what that's from. I need to remember where they live. Yeah, the Shield family didn't move to America in this one. They still live in Japan. But then we skip to another boy. Just a few hours before Izuku wakes up. As Izuku wakes up, his energy would be felt. As the boy would look up saying, "Huh? What's this energy?" Is something the matter? Blank, because I need to get her name. Something the matter? Konpeki? Konpeki?
完璧
Konpeki? Yeah, Konpeki. Something wrong? Yeah. Everything's alright. Sorry. So, Kirishima. Yep. I heard there was a kid named Bakugo around here. Oh yeah, Bakugo, Mr. Popular Fabular. My leg's flat. Oh, I should not flex my legs right then, especially with how tight my muscles are right now. As Deku will be running through the city at literal supersonic speeds. What's their address? What's their address? What's their address? As he gets to a fucking mansion. $69. Almost 30 minutes after looking. Or half an hour. I'm waiting for that to hit 69. Come on, hit 69. I know you want to do it. I know you want to do it. Hit 69. Still hasn't hit 69. Damn it. That sounded like Godzilla there for a second. Alright. Godly intervention. Erase what just happened. As Deku would still be at the lab right now. I need to find a place to stay. I hope my old house is okay. Yeah! 69! Woo! 69. As Deku would run to his old house to find out it was sold out. As Deku would knock on the doors, a random stranger would answer the door saying, hello? Do I know you? No, sorry. As he not super speed run away, he just walk away and then run away. Damn it. They sold my old house. That's become bigger. Mata. No. We bop. Scratch till I start bleeding. As Deku would be running around the city in a panic. As he would break into a store super quick and steal some food. And a bag. Why are you calling somebody in our head? How are you calling somebody in our head? I'm not. Fuck. I go. I wonder what I can do with my powers. Deku would say. As he grasped his hand, green electricity would surge. I need something to help me control these powers. Oh, so I'm shutting that off. I wonder what the Shield family's doing right now. Yo, Melissa, I'd like you to meet our new student. Transferred here a few weeks ago. Hello? You're Melissa, right? Kirishima here told me a lot about you. Is your dad David Shield? The renowned best scientist in the world? Yes. And I'm sorry, but you are? Oh, my name is Konpeki Aoi. It means azure blue. It's a weird name. I'm Melissa Shield. Most of my friends just call me Mally or Melissa. Let's get back to Deku. Whatever. I need to find some cover. As Deku would have his mask on, he'd be in public, like literally just standing there. No, for real though. As a bank robber, as Deku would be by a bank, as an explosion would come from that bank. What's going on? As Deku would run over there, hiding on top of a building, watching from far away. As a villain would walk out. But that's where I'm going to be leaving off part 1. So what if Deku was a secret government? What if Deku... I need to still figure out the name. What if Deku was a Sonic Hedgehog, like Sonic?